Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Roblox. And the reason why I'm not playing Lego Star Wars is because I realized I wasn't doing that well and you guys didn't really like it. So we're back into Roblox for this month. Sorry, the person who commented that, but we are in a block tycoon. So we are going to be making blocks. So after it goes in the smelter, it comes like into like a smoothish area. So we can go ahead and go into the shop and we can buy a farm. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and buy a farm, but not place it down yet. We're gonna need 2 conveyors and 1 furnace. Alright, because if I place this down, or take it this way, be 1, 2, or 1, 2. So it'll be 1. If I place this down, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, right? But if I place it down this way, then we can only need 1. But we're gonna wait and get a bunch more coins. So let's go ahead and cut whenever we have, like, I'll say 200 coins or cash. Alrighty, guys, we have enough for all the conveyor belts. So let's go ahead and place it down. So 1 right here. We can go in right here. Rotate this one right here and connect it all the way to right here. Oops, actually I bought 1 more, but it's fine. So here we are. And now we are going to connect it the opposite way. Wait, I can collect these. Okay. I didn't know that I can collect them. Alright. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to buy another one, 2 other ones, and then 2 other furnaces. So that'll be $400, but we're going to wait on that for right now. Let's see what we should get. So brick maker with stone goes into stone bricks, which is $4. Okay. What's a color painter? Okay, paints glass. Okay. Alright, so I think we should get a brick maker, maybe a pillar maker. Okay, but what do we need for this? Touch to expand 5,000. Okay, but I think right now we should get where is it? This, right? Buy it, but then place it purposely 1 block back so that whenever we do get a furnace, we can actually you know what we could do? We could spend 50 on one of these, right? Break this, right? Bam, bam. Go in, and then we place one right here. Whoops, wrong way. Alright, need to break that. Need to place it going this way. And there we are. So now those 2 are getting connected in. So now it's like this. Now we're getting 2 cash a second. So this is a really good. Whoops. I'm going to add another one right there right now. But now we're going to need another one and then another furnace. So we're going to need 200 coins. So we can go ahead and do that. Dang, look at this dude's farm. Or, like, this dude's farm. He has all these things going. Dang. Alright, let's look at the leaderboard. So, right now, oh my, 30.4 million for J Rummies. And that's I shot, which is I am short. Oh, no, not it's I'm short. Alright. This dude right here has the biggest. And there's... What is that? Okay, cool. But... Pretty sure we could place this. Can we break these? Okay, yeah, we can. Alright. Let's go ahead and head onto our backpack and place down these, grab these blocks and place them in there. All right, there we go. We got enough coins. So let's go ahead and buy a furnace. So buy that and then buy that. Bam. So furnace. There. This. There. Here we go. All right, here we are. Now this is good. This is really good. All right, so now the question is, should we go back and add more or go up? I feel like we should go up. Right? But it's going to take a good chunk of time because we're going to need to add a bunch of blocks. But I think we shouldn't do that. So I think we should go back more. But I feel like we should, wait a minute. So So if we go to recipes and we go to stone, stone. Here we are. So stone, that equals that, and then we get stone bricks, which we need a brick maker. So in theory, we should get a brick maker, which is 500 coins, and place it right here, right next to it. Or we should like place the furnace there and then one right there. But I feel like it will get clogged up. So you know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking, is there an upward conveyor belt? Yes, there is. All right. So the one that goes upwards. So I think we should buy that and make it go upwards like that, so we can like go upwards with it, and then it can drop down. So we go upwards, right? And we have a furnace right there, so go upwards. Can we place it over it? And you might need to go upwards one more time. So let's grab another one of those. Another one that goes up. Alright, so let's go in our backpack. Let's get rid of this real fast. Place down this block so we can place down this. Alright, then we break this block. Place this down. Right? And now we should go for a furnace. And then we can go for a farm. And then maybe a conveyor belt. So a farm. Bam. Conveyor belt. That. And then we should get these blocks in. So is this switch, can we deactivate it? So deactivate. Alright, it's deactivated. Alright. Now I feel like we should grab these blocks and make like walls. So that it can't fall off like that. There we are. And then we should get a conveyor belt. So let's grab one conveyor belt. Place it like that and then activate it. So now let's see. Alright, goes in. Oh, okay, falls off. Alright, so we're gonna need some blocks. So block there. Come on, I need this block. Give me it. Block there. There we go. Alright, it's working. So now that should be good. Alright, so now we should get another one of these. So buy another one. And we should rotate it. Bam. Deactivate it real quick. Okay, now we need a... We're probably going to build up by one. So let's grab one of these and one of these. Now, I'll grab one of these and then place it down. There we go. So now we're going to double the efficiency. Like that. Now the thing is that we're going to have to move that back, and then we're going to have to make like a little snaky line up. Like that. So now that, it would drop down in there. So that'd be good. And there's songs. Now we have 4. We're getting 4 a second. Now let's get some more. So I feel like we should have it drop down again. So let's just stand like right here, maybe. To get some blocks. Need some blocks. So we're just going to clog it up real fast. Can I have some blocks, please? Right here. I'll just stand right here. Hopefully I'll get some blocks. Nope, I'm not getting any blocks. Right here. Just stand like right here then. Are you getting any blocks? Alright, fine then. Get rid of this. Alright, now that we're getting blocks, I feel like now what we should do is add more, right? And we should drop it down on this one, because that's why I'm building it. So we have those going up like this, which let's grab these ones that are just flying around. Let's get all this cobblestone. Bam. Alright, let's go ahead and build the area so you guys don't have to watch all that. Alrighty, guys, it's all built up. So now that if we activate these, now that these will go in and it will go up, but I feel like we should re-add these walls again. There we are. But now it's all built up so that these will drop down onto these, and then these will drop down on this. Now we're getting 6 items. But the thing is that since we're getting a good chunk of money, like you guys probably saw in the last time, I had like 800 cash. Well, at once. I think like we should get an item splitter, and if you go into here, furnace, if you go to 2 furnaces, then it will after through 2 furnaces, it will equal a basalt block, right? I feel like if you get a basalt block, you can make a brick maker into basalt bricks, which would be amazing. So I feel like we should save up for 1,000 for an item splitter. We have a couple of conveyor belts that can go into a brick maker, either 2 brick makers or 1. With after 4 furnaces, 2 on each side, we can get 1 brick maker. After we make those, then we should be able to get a bunch of money. So we do like a conveyor here, item splitter. And after an item splitter right here, it will split off in the 3 directions. The middle would connect to the we should have it so that it should just all right, here. I'm gonna think about this. Let's draw an example. Alrighty, guys. So we have the area ready. So this is my design right here, right? So it's going to be the splitter into conveyor belts that line into these, which these are the things, and then we have another item splitter like furnaces into conveyor belts to an item splitter to 3 separate brick makers into the cell block. So I feel like we should do that. So let's go ahead and cut to whenever that is done. Alrighty, guys, these are the final 3 blocks that we're going to need. So midway going through, I just realized something. Bam, bam, bam. That we're going to need a little bit more because I cannot, not, because there's only 2 blocks of space. So I had to go up. But now, what we're going to do is we're going to break this. So bam. Put in a conveyor belt right here. Put in a cell block to basalt blocks, right? Oh, this is what I was worrying about right here, that it will fall off. Ooh, that's what I was worrying about. So how about we just clog it up right there, right now. We grab it, and then we just clog it up. So now nothing can go right there. But there we go. So now we're getting 10 a second, but we should place some of these basalt blocks down right there. But there we go. So now it is working. Now we're getting 8 a second. But right now we just need to wait till we get 5,000 to 5,000 right here, so we can unlock the other area so that this can be complete. But guys, I feel like that's a good place to end for today. If you guys want to see more fake Minecraft or Roblox, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I know you guys want to see more. Peace.